Odczekamy jakieś 3-4 minuty, żeby się ludzie zdążyli zalogować. Minimalizuję też OBS-a. Oho, w sumie coś przepływować leży. I zastanawiam się dlaczego. To moment, akurat przez ten czas to mamy przeczekać na resztę, a już jest git. Gdzie jestem? Aha, ja jestem w tym, w Tannenbergu. Spoko. Okej, to jest ten quest. Skóry na razie nie będziemy robić, bo to jest bez sensu. Bo po prostu nie mam takiego poziomu, żeby to robić. Musiałbym latać po lesie i zbijać ten. Rzeczy. Zobaczymy na mapę, co jest najbliżej. Zaczniemy wykonywać questy od najbliższych questów. No w sumie tu jest... No dobra, to jest na kołaczka quest. A kołaczek to będzie dość daleko. Gdzie było to wyjście? A, dobra, okej. Załatwimy. Jeszcze tego save'a nie skasowałem, więc spoko. Mikrofon będzie trochę głośniej, więc powinno być git. Teraz mnie dobrze słychać? Nie, bo to jest tutaj jakiś styra... Nie chcę go okradać. Nie wiem skąd tego save'a zgrać, więc jak znajdę to ci zgram, ale nie obiecuję. Bo nie wiem czy one nie są zapisywane na serwerze. Ja gram z Epic Game'a i nie wiem czy tam ten quest nie jest zapisany po prostu. Myślę, że dzisiaj zrobię linię fabularną do momentu uzyskania konia, żeby to wszystko potem trwało trochę lepiej. Czy zastanawiam się, co to za quest jest tutaj. Nikt tego zleca. Coś na zamku. Super, zarąbiście. Fajnie, że z niego właśnie wyszedłem. Dobra, no jest mały przemarsz do Tannenberg, znaczy do Ratajów. Ale taki obóz zawsze warto odkryć. Zobaczmy w ogóle jakie stoję z jadłem. 83. To znaczy, że można im rąbać garnek. A jednak się przeżarłem. 15 powinno dawać. Dopóki mi to nie zejdzie, to będę miał obniżoną kondycję. To jest te czerwone. A, dobra, to możemy w sumie na te czerwone polecieć, najpierw przynieść tabardy Wojciechowi. To jest w sumie jakiś plan. O, jest oberże na polance. Tu jest pewne ryzyko. Bo też będę się starał przebić przez las, żeby było szybciej. Dobra, nic się nie trafiło. Aha, dobra, to już. Trochę wiem o co chodzi. Nie tnie w ogóle streama. O, cześć John, no trochę się żeś spóźnił, bo od 15 czekałem. Wstałem, o, no to spoko. 19:49, nieźle. Nie, grafa nie jest na maksa ustawiona, a co, nie? A może wróciło? Wysoki jest. Tak zrobimy, może będzie lepiej. Grałem dzisiaj trochę w WOTA, ale nie było nikogo, więc skoczyliśmy na Lola. A teraz już Kingdom Come leci. Jak to krwotok? Ej, to mi się trochę nie podoba, że krwotok złapałem. W sumie to i nogę złamałem.
God be with you.
I've done as you asked.
Excellent, Henry. I look forward to the latest news from Talmberg. I hope Captain Robot rubs the commander's nose right in it.
Have you got any more jobs for me?
Of course, you're just in time. I could do with a horse, and since I'm setting the task, I'll go further. I'd like a strong stallion direct from the Merhoyed stables.
Now, that's no mean feat you're asking.
As well I know, and well I'll pay.
I'll steal that horse for you, but the rewards had better be worth it.
Don't worry, but you'd best not come back with some old nag.
May the Lord watch over you.
Dobra, będę musiał się wyspać. Chyba u młynarzy mogę się wyspać normalnie. Z tego co kojarzę. Może nie. Ale i tak chociaż godzinka da radę. Dobra, to lecimy w nocy. Coś mi wywalił z wyra. Co to cholera jest? Dobra, tego wyjścia trzeba ustawić. No właśnie z tą grą jest czasami taki problem, że wywala te. Niestety będę musiał zresetować, więc chwila przerwy. Będzie chwilę czarny ekran. Postaram się to wyciąć potem, chociaż nie jest łatwo. Dobra, polecimy stąd. Zobaczymy, jak będzie w ogóle z tym przejściem przez ten las, bo to też się może różnie skończyć. Zrobię główną ścieżkę fabularną do momentu uzyskania konia, bo jednak z koniem a bez konia to jest pewna różnica. Szczerze powiedziawszy, to nie wiem, gdzie się teraz wrąbałem. A, super. I znowu krwawienie i złamana noga. Świetnie! Znaczy rozcięta. Przynajmniej sobie witalność coś wyrzucę. To jest chyba lepsze rozwiązanie. No nie da się tędy wejść, naprawdę? To bardzo źle, bo mi życie ucieka. Ej, bez kitu. Ja chyba będę musiał użyć szybkiej podróży, żeby stąd uciec, ale to tylko takie sytuacje, żeby użyć szybkiej podróży. Tylko czy ja mam tu szybką podróż? Mam. Aha! Stąd nie możesz szybko podróżować. No świetnie, no to umrę. A dlaczego? Bo mam złamaną nogę, a tu jest drzewo. Czy może nie złamaną? No. W jakiś tam inny sposób uszkodzoną. Jak są wyjścia, się pytam. Wiem, że tu w pobliżu jest łóżko, z którego mogę skorzystać. Dobra, idziemy tędy. Dobrze, że to krwawienie jest bardzo lekkie, bo się nie pogłębia za bardzo. Dobra, teraz się jeszcze mogę przespać. Zdrowia nie będzie na full, ale krwawienie powinno ustać.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabiller of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
No cóż, no to wchodzimy do miasta. Teraz będzie dłuższa pokazówka, więc
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rataje. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
też to nie jest ta długa pokazówka.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rataje, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pechstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order. Huh.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rataje. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear, you're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Tak jak mówiłem na początku i zdania nie zmieniam, Henryk to idiota. Muszę trochę lepiej kamerkę ustawić.
I'm from...
Good day to you.
Hey, you. A word in your ear.
I noticed some of the Skalitz men look like they've been in the wars. Has something happened here?
There's a local brawler who takes on all comers for bets. If you beat him, you get some silver. If you lose, you have to do his job for him.
Oh, I'll have to look into that.
Dobra.
God be with you.
God be with you, good sir.
What are you hanging around for? Don't you have any work to do?
No, I don't. Sigismund's marauders took everything I had and reduced me to beggary.
What's it about?
Since I lost everything, I've been doing whatever I could to survive. Only, I got caught with my hand in someone else's pocket. And since then, I can't even set foot on the square without the catchpoles pouncing on me.
So you're a pickpocket? All right, get to the point. But keep your hands where I can see them.
My honestly begged groschen were taken from me by that bastard of a guard, Pazdera. He claimed I stole them and took them for himself, the swine. Well, if you can get them from his pocket back into mine, where they rightfully belong, I'll give you a share and teach you a handy trick too. What do you say?
All right, I reckon I can manage that. How much coin are we talking about?
Everything he has on him. Half is yours.
It all sounds a bit fishy.
Well, take it or leave it. But if you get my money back from Pazdera the guard, I'm sure I can put some more work your way. God be with you.
Dobra, nie będziemy mu nic dawać. Spoko, postaramy się potem okraść tego gościa.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
You realise I could kill you without a moment's thought. Anytime I want to, you coward.
Haha, really? Then go ahead. Show me.
O kurde. Jestem obity.
Take that! Jesus Christ! Well landed!
Doppel.
You're going to cry now. Ah!
About that money you owe me.
Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? Do you think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
All right then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Very well then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
Dobra.
Then you'll
Następna
need a
misja
rake.
wzięta. Pójdę też do kupca od razu.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Lady Stephanie of Talmberg sent me to...
And what would she like? Fine clothes from Venice, exquisite spices from Arabia, jewels from Germany?
Wine. Good wine.
Ah.
Ah?
Would beer be enough?
As a gift for a noble woman's wedding? No, it definitely wouldn't.
Then that's going to be a problem. I gave the last keg of good wine away as a prize for the archery competition tomorrow.
Shit. Can I enroll in the competition?
But of course. Go to the shooting range above Rataje.
Dobra.
I suppose I'll just have to find a way to get it.
I'm sorry, there's nothing more I can do to help. God be with you.
No dobra.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
Agree?
Well, a little more.
Is this enough?
That's not enough.
Very well, I agree.
Trzeba się trochę potargować zawsze, bo na początku z kasą jest bardzo krucho, a zresztą podnosi tę reputację. Kurczę, bardzo mnie boli to, że nie mam pełnego życia.
Good health to you.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
All right, let's fight then, if you think you can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First, you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating 2 other regular brawlers, Stephen and a fellow they call Ringlet. Farewell.
Dobra, to trzeba będzie sprawę załatwić, ale najpierw idziemy po wino. A wino jest tu.
God be with you.
I've heard there's a contest happening, and that the prize is a keg of fine wine.
That's true. I bought the finest wine to be had in the province.
I'd like to take part.
Do you know the rules?
Dobra, ustalmy, że znam zasady, nie będę tego przytaczał.
Splendid. Here's some arrows for you. But you can use your own if you want. Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition. Take care.
O, szlak. To już jest trochę słabo. Szczególnie, że ten koleś ma już 12 punktów. Nie wiem, co się stanie, jak przegram. O, to był jej wystrzał. Szlak. No to jest bardzo źle. Ciekawe, jak można inaczej załatwić tą beczkę wina. Bo w tym momencie przegrałem.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Do you know if there's a...
How should I know? God be with you.
Czyli to nie on zdobył wino?
What the?
Nie, to on zdobył wino. I to wino trzeba zdobyć, więc... No, jest tu pewna rzecz. Zapiszemy grę, jakby mnie zabili.
Why are you creeping around like a footpad?
Dobra, w nocy go dopadnę.
Here you are, and good health.
Ale zobaczę, co w tej misji się dzieje. To jest zielony.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. I can't wait to drink to it.
Yes, on the subject of drinking, I'm guessing you prefer beer to wine.
No, not really. I could drink beer in any tavern, but there's no wine as good as this one.
It's just that the wine you won, I need it.
Not a chance. I won it fairly.
You don't want to disappoint Lady Stephanie of Talmberg and her courier, do you?
So you say. But you don't look much like a fine lady's messenger to me.
So how much do you want for the wine?
150!
Is this enough?
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
That much? I won't give you that.
You'll be back, though.
About the wine. You don't want to
So you say.
So how much do you...
To teraz będzie żeby... Wiesz co, możemy jutro zagrać, no.
Are we agreed?
More.
That much?
You'll be back, though.
About the... So how much... Is this enough?
Wow.
What do you say to...
That's not enough.
Here, vulture.
A pleasure to do business with you.
Speak for yourself.
Dobra, ale wino jest.
Well, you're a good Samaritan.
All right, here you are.
The Lord be praised.
Możemy dzisiaj też zagrać. Wiesz co, tylko zrobię... questy tak mniej więcej do... Okej, zrobimy tak. Zrobimy do wyprawy łuczniczej. I możemy wrócić do Lola. Więc to jest około 400 minut.
God be with you.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. I'll be with you. So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly and keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it. Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Nice. Not bad. Well done. Ah, that's it. Very good. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Very good. Well done. All right. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Go! Well done. What are you waiting for? Ah, that's it. I don't have all day, boy. Good. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. Well done. Not bad. Ah, that's it. No. Not bad. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. Good strike. Ow. Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems. That's life. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Good. Nice. Well done. Ah, that's it. Very good. All right. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. Too soon again. Ow! Try and catch the rhythm. You see the sword move, you move at the same time and deflect it. Ah, that's it. All right. No, again. Ow. Well done. No. Good. No, again. Ow. Good. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. All right. Well done. Ow. Very good. All right. Well done.
Jeszcze raz?
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go. Ow.
Captain Bernard!
Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Taki trochę prasaczek.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. Let's go! All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. That's the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. No, that's not it! Very good! Wrong!
Na boki to nie działa.
Very good! Wrong! Again! All right! Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. Not bad. Good. All right. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Wrong! Again! No, that's not it! No, that's not it! No! No, that's not it! Not like that! No! Nice! All right! Nice! No! No! Not like that! Not like that! No! Not like that! Wrong! Again! Not like that! Not like that! All right! Nice!
Dobra, to się udało.
Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it. Leave yet. So Rataje also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with.
Dobra, najpierw musimy ogarnąć. Tego nie chcę. Retorykę sobie dorzucimy. Bo to retoryka w zasadzie. I tak tych ciosów nigdy nie obczaję. Dopiero tu jest. Dobra, zobaczymy. Zrobimy dzisiaj do bijatyki z... Nieważne kim, zobaczycie. No, ale wiadomo, że ktoś tu jest chujkiem, więc...
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.